People were shot overnight in downtown Atlanta. 2 of them died, and now investigators are working to figure out what led up to the violence.
The streets and the internet are on fire with talk about Lil Durk's recent arrest. But it's not just the charges making waves. A major buzz is surrounding OTF Jam, the alleged snitch within Durk's inner circle. What's really grabbing everyone's attention, though, is a video of Jam hyping up Durk, supposedly while wearing...
I ain't gonna lie, this shit like my whole dream team. I ain't gonna lie, this shit look like back in the day. Oh, more! Oh, dang! Look like back in the day. Look, he's talking about.
Check on your man, already got hit in his head.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, when I was growing up, I
know what happened to
an
Dare.
architect.
Having who? What happened to Dare? School trying to stop time.
All that whooping on the...
In an even more shocking twist, Lil Durk's alleged hitman has broken his silence, revealing why he turned on the rapper. Keon Grant, the suspected hitman, reportedly confessed after being caught following the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lee P.O. Facing intense pressure, Grant told authorities exactly who sent him, and according to federal prosecutors, that name was none other than Lil Durk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still learning everything. Like, I want to be like a master man. Like, I want to know every situation.
This revelation has plunged Lil Durk, whose real name is Durk Derek Banks, into one of the most serious legal battles of his career. The rapper was arrested in South Florida on allegations of a murder-for-hire plot. These charges are far from minor. The Broward County Sheriff's Office, working alongside the U.S. Marshals, took Durk into custody, alleging that he is more than just a rapper, but the mastermind behind Only the Family, OTF.
Man, they say OTF Diddy's supposed to be taking a plea deal, man. They saying that, I don't know how to put it. Well, I'm gonna just say this. They say they got like 20,000 pages on Durk. Audio, video, statements, that don't sound good to me. And a lot of y'all always get the, oh, y'all are hating us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hating or keeping it real. Hating or keeping it gangster because y'all might want to hear something else. I'm going to give it to y'all how I give it to y'all. And when something don't seem right, don't fit right with me, all you need is one witness, bro. One witness against one person whole life taken from them. One. A statement will get you found guilty, man.
Prosecutors claim that OTF isn't just a rap collective, but a criminal enterprise linked to violent crimes and murders, allegedly masterminded by Lil Durk himself. This goes beyond mere rap beef spilling into real life. It's an in-depth look at a long history of street conflicts now playing out in courtrooms.
Just keep breathing, cuz.
Hold on, you can't move on that
You got it, my fault.
Yeah.
Man, he's shot. What you mean wrong side?
The roots of Lil Durk's current troubles can be traced back to a tragic and fateful night on November 6, 2020. That evening, the long-standing tension between King Von and Quando Rondo's crew reached its boiling point at the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta around 2 a.m. When Von spotted Quando Rondo outside the club, he wasted no time.
Lil Durk been picked up by the feds. I don't know if he been charged with nothing. Probably questioning and put in OTF and a lot of things. But I heard somebody named OTF Jam. They said they been calling him a rat. And basically he said, okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this. That all this information that I know. Rat this, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna tell that. My video earlier, I told y'all, man, if somebody say Durk's name, that's all it's gonna take to say.
The events that led to Lil Durk's current troubles trace back to a tragic night on November 6, 2020, when the long-standing tension between King Von and Quando Rondo's crews finally boiled over at the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta. Around 2 a.m., Von immediately confronted Quando Rondo outside the club, starting a fight that quickly spiraled out of control. Members from both sides joined in, and chaos erupted, culminating in gunfire. Amid the frenzy, Von was struck multiple times. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but tragically passed away shortly after, at just 26 years old. His death sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. Surveillance footage of the incident soon surfaced, showing the brutal altercation and aftermath. Security at the scene, already on edge, ended up exchanging gunfire with the crew members, adding to the confusion. Timothy Lil Tim Leaks, a close associate of Quando Rondo, was also wounded in the scuffle and later charged with Vaughn's murder. However, he claimed self-defense, sparking heated debates on social media and in the media at large. The events of that night left a permanent scar on the rap world, especially after King Von's death. Tensions between Lil Durk and Quando Rondo's camps reached a boiling point, and Atlanta police closed Von's homicide case after charging Lil Tim, but the fallout was far from over. Things took a darker turn less than 2 weeks later when Quando Rondo released End of Story, a track justifying the events of that night, calling it self-defense. Lines like, "Blood on your brother on the ground, go and pick your mans up," rubbed Lil Durk and Von's circle the wrong way. The song wasn't just music, it was a direct message. Rondo made it clear he had no remorse and wasn't backing down. The tension escalated as Quando Rondo's shows were canceled due to security concerns, and rumors swirled that Lil Durk was buying tickets to track Rondo's movements, sending a chilling message that Durk's crew was always watching. Alleged DMs between Durk and Rondo also surfaced, where Rondo appeared to try to clear the air. However, Rondo denied the authenticity of the screenshots on Instagram, claiming, "Don't believe no internet, I ain't DMing nobody." The drama reached a breaking point on August 19, 2022, when authorities alleged that Durk's crew got word of Rondo's location at a hotel in Los Angeles. On the same day, 5 alleged OTF members, DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, Asa Houston, and an unnamed accomplice, booked flights from Chicago to San Diego, then drove to Los Angeles using cash that prosecutors say came directly from Durk. Durk reportedly kept his distance, texting his crew with specific instructions to avoid booking flights under his name. While the operation unfolded, Durk was allegedly spotted in the San Fernando Valley, staying low-key and keeping a watchful eye from behind the scenes. When Durk's team landed in Los Angeles, they quickly linked up with Con Grant, one of Durk's most trusted associates who had flown in on a private jet. Grant came prepared, according to court records, booking hotel rooms for the crew, securing ski masks, and renting 2 luxury vehicles to help them blend into Los Angeles' upscale environment. He also allegedly provided firearms to Keith Jones, David Lindsay, and another unnamed accomplice, one of which had been illegally modified into a fully automatic weapon. The very next day, the group began trailing Quando Rondo and his cousin Savaya Robinson as they drove around Los Angeles in a Cadillac Escalade. The OTF team closely watched their every move as Rondo and Robinson stopped at a dispensary and shopped at a clothing store in West Hollywood. And finally, the OTF crew pulled into a gas station near the Beverly Center, where the plan was set into motion. ACA Houston parked nearby to block any potential escape routes. Moments later, Jones, Lindsay, and the unnamed accomplice jumped out of the vehicles and opened fire, aiming directly at Rondo. While Rondo managed to escape unscathed, his cousin, Savaya Robinson, wasn't so lucky. She was struck by the gunfire and tragically lost her life on the spot. The OTF crew quickly regrouped at an In-N-Out Burger, where they reportedly met with Grant to discuss payment. Reports claim they divided the money before making their escape, heading back to San Diego to catch flights to Chicago. By nightfall, although they hadn't succeeded in taking out Rondo, the mission was considered complete. However, the fallout came swiftly. Authorities tracked the crew's movements, and during a coordinated raid in Chicago, Grant, Jones, Lindsay, DeAndre Wilson, and ACA Houston were all arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. This case underscores just how deeply rap world tensions can spill into real-life violence. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada didn't hold back, describing the case as cold-blooded and emphasizing the recklessness of carrying out a hit in such a public space. He made it clear that targeting a rival was one thing, but putting innocent bystanders at risk escalated the crime to a whole new level of seriousness. Now, Lil Durk faces a slew of federal charges, including murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder. The case doesn't stop with Durk. 5 other OTF affiliates have also been arrested as co-conspirators. The prosecution claims that Durk bankrolled the entire operation, covering everything from the team's flights to their hotel, stays, vehicles, and weapons. Court documents reveal messages allegedly sent by Durk instructing his associates to avoid using any names connected to him when making travel arrangements, a move prosecutors say shows his intent to cover his tracks. But the biggest shock to Durk's camp isn't just the charges, it's the whispers of betrayal. Speculation is running wild on social media, with many pointing fingers at possible informants within Durk's inner circle. Fans and blogs are buzzing about OTF Jam, who has been rumored to have worn a wire in previous situations. Some believe there may be multiple informants who have been gathering intel for months, if not years. Whether real or just another internet-fueled theory, the very thought of betrayal has created a wave of paranoia within Durk's crew. The stakes have never been higher, and with so much uncertainty surrounding his camp, it's clear that the fallout from this case is just beginning. The arrests didn't exactly come as a surprise. OTF members were being picked up one by one in Chicago, signaling that Lil Durk had seen the writing on the wall. While spending time in Fort Lauderdale with his kids, reportedly taking them to Disneyland, Durk must have realized the noose was tightening. Sensing the feds were closing, Durk allegedly tried to make a move. He first booked commercial flights to Dubai and Switzerland, but then switched to a private jet with plans to head to Italy. However, federal authorities were already monitoring his every move and swiftly shut down his escape attempt, leading to his arrest. The internet exploded as fans, bloggers, and insiders scrambled to dissect the situation, speculating on what went wrong and how the feds managed to stay ahead of him. Social media lit up with theories, but one thing became clear. There was chaos within Durk's circle. People who had once been loyal were either going silent or actively distancing themselves. OTF MOA, one of Durk's closest associates, addressed the chatter directly, calling out the fake concern and those who seemed to take pleasure in Durk's predicament. MOA told people to stop calling him for information and urged them to keep the fake energy out of family business. But the biggest shock came from